Yeah, as I get this video together, I'm actually watching the fixer Cohen on TV talking before Congress, which has the deep state. This shows that the deep state is in a lot of panic. A lot of panic. They're throwing up Hail Marys, trying to get first downs, and Congress are their referees, throwing as many flags as they can against Donald Trump and the Republican side to give the Democrats as many first downs, or the deep state as many first downs they possibly can, to try to keep the game going. But it's a game they're going to lose because pain is coming. One thing about Cohen is he was never in the White House. So he may have worked with Donald Trump for 11 or 12 years and may have worked with him up until the time he was elected, but he was never in the White House. So when he says that July 2nd of 2018 was his Independence Day, oh, you figure that's a year and a half after Trump has been inaugurated, and this guy has still never been in the White House. He's probably kind of angry about that, and all of a sudden has all these stories to tell. So the only thing the mainstream media will be able to do with Michael Cohen after this is try to portray Trump as a bad guy for having this sleazeball around him for 11 or 12 years, with this guy portraying himself as the way he is. But the deep state is in real panic because they never thought that Hillary was going to lose. Now, after that, they're going to try to use other distractions like Jussie Smollett, entertainment news. So they want to bring entertainment now to CNN, mainstream news, where they're not even the news anymore. It's an opinion channel. MSNBC, CNN, and a lot of these other stations that call themselves mainstream, they want you to listen to them. They're actually opinion channels. So why would you want to take your news from an opinion channel when they're going to talk to you more about Jussie Smollett than they are about the economy that Trump is building up? They would talk to you more about Jussie Smollett or something else in entertainment than anything else that's important going on within the Trump administration. They just want to have collusion and scandal. And in my upcoming videos, I'll be breaking down collusion for you clearly and giving you a clear example of how you know collusion when you see it. But this is about the deep state being in panic. So they throw Michael Cohen on TV, a Hail Mary, a lob up on their fourth down, because they know within 21 days, a lot more of their world's about to crumble. See, when you look at Robert Kraft's situation, that's just the tip of the iceberg, if you will. And you might want to say, well, that's a pretty big important tip. The guy's worth $6.6 billion. Well, that's the point. Because when you watch CNN and some of the other news channels that were covering it, they were actually out there saying, well, this shows to go you, well, actually goes to show you, that it doesn't matter who you are, how rich, how much money, how famous, how powerful, when it comes to sex trafficking and crimes against people that have no control over crimes being committed against them, you're going to go down. And that's exactly the narrative that Donald Trump wants out there. So when he starts bringing out the bigger names and the other folks that are involved in a much deeper level than a Robert Kraft, people will have to stick to the fact that, well, it doesn't matter who you are, how rich you are, or what you've done in society. If you're harming children, crimes against society, crimes against humanity, you're going to be brought to trial. There'll be indictments. Indicted! I'm going to be indicted! Over 80,000 sealed indictments right now. Indicted! I'm going to be indicted! Waiting to be opened. There's more arrests than just Robert Kraft that happened. He was just the name that got put out there. As you heard about Cardinal Pell, that trial happened late last year. The news is just being released now due to, I'll say, media restrictions that were put on the court case. So as you can imagine, there's other restrictions put on some of the names of the people being arrested as we speak. Now, I just throw this out as a speculation. I'm filming this on an early Wednesday morning while Cohen is on TV, but anybody that watches The View, have you noticed that Whoopi Goldberg hasn't been on for the past couple of weeks? Joy Behar likes to say, or said in the past, it's because of pneumonia, which is a very famous Hollywood excuse for celebrities and stars passing away unexpectedly. They had complications due to pneumonia. But Whoopi Goldberg seemed fine to me the last time she was on the air, but now she hasn't been seen for the past couple of weeks. Have some of these indictments been unsealed and people are being picked up and arrested as we speak? In Hollywood or Petalwood, or however you want to look at it, where just the other day Macaulay Culkin had a bunch of interesting tweets during the Oscar ceremony. Now, if that was any other situation, when that guy from Saturday Night Live sent out a few tweets a couple of months ago, they had suicide prevention on TV saying, is this a call out for help? Macaulay Culkin sends out all these tweets during the Oscars and not a peep of it on CNN, on MSNBC, or any of these major networks that just want to